Going live. It is not the traditional way to put
Mentos and Diet
Mentos.
Coke.
You don't put the Mentos in the Fago in order to blast that shit. You just shake it like a man.
Huh.
Now, at the
Shake
gathering,
it like
it
a
might be
man.
acceptable to take those Mentos and shove them up your ass and then boof the
Ew.
Fago.
Talk about being ass blasted.
There was a lot of boofing going on this year. But
There was a ton.
unironically.
There was a ton of boofing at the gathering of the Juggalos 2022. There was a lot of weird shit happening. We were there for it. That's for sure. Didn't boof anything, though. Did I? Let me fucking think again. Make sure I'm not lying. No, I didn't
Pretty
boof
sure
anything.
you did. I'm pretty sure you did.
I didn't boof nothing. Not this year.
Yeah. Our neighbor's like, I got a plunger if you guys want to boof off or whatever.
Let's boof off. Let's go boof off together.
I'm good, bro.
Is that what he said? A
we're
plunger?
Yeah, he had a plunger and then they were boofing.
How does that work? Like, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. Like, what is this? I guess you're talking about like an oral syringe. Is that what that means? That's what that means, right?
I think it was like a suppository for like children's medicine, but like they kept it, and now they use it to like
to shove rubber duckies up their ass.
Hell yeah, dog.
Fun. What in the
May or may not have witnessed someone fucking putting rubber duckies up their ass. May or may not have. There may or may not have been a family there to witness it as well. I'm not sure what they saw exactly. There was some madness happening. Couldn't avoid it. Now, one thing I do very much regret is not taking a picture of one of the nastiest porta potties. Like, I saw some bad ones, and I bet the internet would have really enjoyed that picture.
Oh, we should have done a porta potty catalog.
You should have. You should have.
I mean, they got pretty rank towards the end of the day. It was all around, but towards the end of the day before the cleanup, I mean, it's impressive because it's like a pyramid going on, a few inches sticking out of the middle, and it's like, how does this happen,
dude? And there's just like a used tampon as the cherry on top. That's how it was when I went in. Now, we did come away with souvenirs. I think the top souvenir that I left with is COVID. 100%. I fucking contracted COVID from the super spreader event.
Super, you got clownvid.
Yeah.
You got fucking super spreaded.
I did. I got spread wide open, dude.
You did. You got boofed the hardest. You got the COVID up your ass, dude.
I was fucked. If fucking the gathering went on for like one more day, I would have died in Ohio. I had no idea how shitty I was gonna feel the day after we left that fucking place. And my God, was it bad. It's one of those deals where you're trying to fucking sleep and you wake up like every half hour, like half in a dream, and like you're like covered in cold sweat. Like that's the entire night. It's awful.
Yeah.
It's a fever dreams.
Yeah. To be getting them fever dreams, dog. For 2 days, it was bad. Miserable shit. Scar in the chat. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop.
So, yeah, we do be here on Tape Eaters with Doro.
Hey, what's up, people?
Who accompanied me to the gathering of the Juggalos. Southern Pollock is here.
So, I wanted to go, but I was too broke.
K98 is here.
Hello.
Maud is here.
I was busy getting bitches.
In the college dorms?
Oh,
yeah. On stage.
Got his wheelchair. It's all pimped out now. Got like
gold-plated wheelchair.
Professor Blonde.
So how do we go about recapping this whole fucking thing? We got to be careful too. We got to hit it while it's fresh because I've already like forgotten half of this shit. I feel like from being all fucked up with COVID and my like brain is foggy as fuck. And then just all of it being like in an inebriated haze, dude. Shit ain't lasting
on
long.
The stage, I think it was so mix-a-lot. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So fucking, we get there. We get in the parking lot, and like the first thing that fucking happens is someone gets like a quarter of their car ripped off by like some truck that's coming around to fucking turn. So you know it's gonna be good. Like they're already so fucked up.
On, like the pictures of that. Yeah, there was pictures of that.
That's true.
Yeah.
The car was like half gone. Yeah.
It was fucked up. So yeah, then we're walking through the fucking lot. We're getting fucking spun. We're doing some blow. We're doing this and that, whatever the fuck. But we're walking down the fucking road. And we're kind of going towards like the main entrance into the venue. Some dude goes flying past us. He running, dog. Then some other dude bolts past us and punches the motherfucker right in the goddamn side of the head, and he goes down. Little dude gets up. He fucking runs out into the parking lot. Jump in,
it's pretty funny. He looked like some sort of medieval serf or like a Amish guy. Like he had that bald guy. It was just a funny sight because he's right in front of me, running, and a fucking fist comes out of my peripherals and just fucking nails him in the face and floors him. And they're kicking the shit out of this guy. Something about a woman. Who gives a fuck? Kind of looked like a diddler. But it's just, you know, a pure example of, it's kind of like prison rules. A lot of score settling was going on. A lot of laying down ground rules.
And then it was real clear that no, this guy runs out into the parking lot and like 5 dudes run out there after him. We walk for a little bit. It's a couple minutes later, and these 5 dudes, they walk back past us like they fucking accomplished something. So like, you know, some shit went down there, and it wasn't too long before the flashing lights came trying to pull up. Well, they never came into the venue. I'm not sure exactly how that happens. So I'm thinking the guy who got his ass beat called the cops. I gotta believe that. Cops roll up. They roll up to the venue, and I guess they're stopped at the gate, and they're like, I don't know what the deal is.
Turn back. Probably said it was settled. Fact of the matter is, after this guy called the cops, you know his fun was really fucking over. Because now word's going to spread like wildfire. Like, because the whole you're a cop thing is a reoccurring theme. Always, you're a cop, you're a cop. This motherfucker literally called the cop.
Yeah.
So, you know, nobody's going to sell him shit. He's just going to have a horrible time, be ostracized by juggalos.
It's a great thing that everybody who runs this fucking thing is like, nah, it's cool. It was handled. The dude's head was stomped. We got this. Carry on, officer. Yeah. You know, his head did seem to be stomped on. We did see him later. All fucked up. Ice pack on the head.
Oh, yeah. So that was like the first 2 hours we were there.
Yeah. Yeah, we wasted no time. Wasted no time. That's for goddamn sure.
Now, see, that's kind of where I blur out the first day. I don't remember. I remember sleeping on a chair all alone while everybody had moved into the main campground.
You insisted on watching our shit, and I'm like, fuck it. Dude.
No, I think I did. I did a whole bunch of like really dirty fucking methy blow, and it made me so stuck I did not want to move out of that chair. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna sit here and drink till the morning. Very bad mistake. So I started it off just awful, really bad.
Well, eventually we did get into the camp, and our camp this year was far better than it was last year. Rather than like a couple fucking crack tents that are barely standing, we had full on fucking awnings. We had like 2 awnings. We got the fucking generator. We had the inflatable couches. Got the fans going, and the whole thing was just a fucking glorious setup. And where last year we didn't really want to hang out at the camp. There's no reason to do that because it was just hot and there was nothing going on. This year the camp was like attracting cool people. We had cool people around us to partake, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We had some acid heads pretty close by who hooked it up. It was a really good time.
More to come on my new friends.
Yeah, we do got pals. That's where it is. It's like, now I know these people. Like, we made friends. It's like, what can I actually say? Like, what? I don't want to go too far with anything, you know? I will say, while the whole camp was having a good time on acid, fucking one homie, he took it upon himself to try to red pill us on the reptilian question, which he didn't realize that we were well versed in, and we could not at all take fucking seriously for a single second. Because it's like, dude, I agree with you. I think they're all reptilians too, man. But
I'd be like, bro, we're there and then some. Yeah, we agree and then some.
Because that's when I start just like yelling, yeah, I fucking hate the reptiles. I fucking hate the snake biting. And Snake Biden becomes a fucking running bit.
Snake Biden. What about the Miss Juggalette? What did she say about Snake Biden?
Oh man, there were some
Word said.
There was
little insurgent GFs.
the question and answer portion. She gets up on stage. This is the winner, by the way, the winner of Miss Juggalette 2022. Gets on stage, and I don't remember what the question was, but by the end of it, she was like, "I'd like to murder Joe Biden and drink his blood."
Yeah.
Well then.
I knew she was gonna win.
Yeah,
when she
dude.
said that.
Oh, I lost it. Oh, I lost it in that very moment. It was fucking glorious.
Star was born.
Star was born.
And then she proceeded to set her ass cheeks on fire.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Which was actually one of the classier acts.
Yeah.
If you'd believe it.
I can believe it.
I mean, we actually have video to back some.
Yeah,
of this up.
I didn't.
I think we should wait to blow the load because this year we got in there, fucking front row status.
All right. First and foremost, I want to fucking say this. I need a new fucking phone. My phone is incapable of taking the kind of video that I want to take. I only took a little bit. I got some cool footage. I'll wrangle that together, whatever. I need a new phone that's not going to overheat after 10 minutes. Yeah. It was almost 100 degrees out there. So it's like, I don't even know what I need, but that's a thing. That said, we do have a bunch of cool footage that I'm going to wrangle together probably for a show on Friday. So we will have that shit.
Yeah, this is gonna be a 2-show week for Tape Eaters.
Yeah, no, if we get to do I really want to do the weekend one, so if I have time to do that, I'm going to get that in. Most definitely. So where were we? What other acts did we have on Miss Juggalette? There was the clothespins all over the pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was impressive. There
was this is the second year I've seen her. I think she should have won. She's my favorite. Her talent was squirting, and so she comes out pantyless and starts fucking herself with the butt end of a umbrella. Starts squirting on the crowd. The fucking clown that was hosting it almost slipped in it. He's like, I almost slipped in that goo there. She's squirting out goos. Fucking sick.
Kind of looks like reuniting us with Agartha.
It was clown goo. There was an octopus involved.
Oh no!
A fucking, according to Cap Neal, a rotten octopus. I was
Just like my animes.
I was not
Just
close
like one of
enough
my
to smell it.
Chinese cartoons.
To smell that, but
Dude, the smell in that tent was fucked up. Regardless,
that's
I don't know how to
another thing.
attribute it.
We have footage of the eating competition that we get there, thinking that it's the Iron Gullet. I was thinking it was some fucking hot dog eating contest. No, it's a gross out contest.
Let's start.
Yeah,
how do we start it out? I wish I could remember all the levels of it. I know there were some of the easier things, like they had the fucking bugs. We ate the bugs. Like we got a handful of them. We tried them. It wasn't that bad. We ate the
They
bugs.
make y'all get in the
I
pod.
almost
too.
ate one of the eggs. The 1,000-year-old.
Oh god, the
egg.
century eggs. Yeah.
Century egg.
But I wouldn't eaten Barut or whatever. Barut. They were eating the
Balut,
duck
balut.
fetuses. They ate
Yeah,
the
the duck
pig,
fetus.
the pig feet, the raw pig feet, not
There
even
was
pickled.
there was
pig feet, which is-
escargot, which doesn't even sound bad. I don't know what the
But
deal
it
is.
was-
with that.
It was
Cargo
a
squid.
bowl.
Good.
It was a literal
Squid? It's
bowl
not
of
squid.
escargot. That
Snails.
had to
Oh,
have been
snails. That's right. Yeah.
had to
Pretty
have
good
been
thing.
like 2 pounds of fucking slimy snails.
That was a lot.
escargot.
French food is pretty good. I know
Um,
Maud hates the French, but
But the
Pretty
worst,
good.
the
I don't just
worst,
hate the French.
the worst thing that
I was
cleared out the
born to
entire.
destroy them.
The entire fucking crowd was some like Scandinavian dish.
Surströmming, I want to
Some-
say.
no, it wasn't lutefisk. It was some canned meat that I swear
Yeah.
to God was one of the worst things I've smelled. And I work,
Pickle
I work
ham?
around shit.
It
dude.
was not
No,
pickles. That shit, it was like putrefied, dude.
Yes, it's
looked-
rotten. It's rotten herring.
It
That's
was
what it is.
very.
rotten
It's not
herring.
herring. It's not
It was
fish, dude.
stringy.
This shit is
It
not
looked like
fish.
guts.
It's fish. I believe it is. Yeah.
I
I'm
would say
certain
it was like
wrong.
gut.
It was the
Fine.
gut. It was
See, I'll
fish
tweet it.
with all the
I'll give it-
guts still. That's
No,
what we're
it could have been
saying.
fish guts. I don't know. Whatever. We'll find
That
out.
Shark.
When we review the tape. But
Oh,
I
it's
shit
called
you
Okay.
sour
not. Once
herring.
these cans
All
were
right,
popped,
you're right.
half the
This
crowd
ain't even what I thought it looked
Sour
like.
herring.
Yeah, it is some herring. Holy fuck.
Is that what?
I
is
remember
Yeah,
it
it's
looking
herring.
like pink meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
I don't know.
pink because they salted or something. Yeah.
You got a video of it? What the fuck? Am
No,
looking
I
at
mean I
here?
got.
Googled it.
I've
Yeah.
smelled this stuff. I
It's just a
think.
can of shit. Do I have to pull up the picture? Sue Strumming. You guess how it's spelled and fucking jam it in there.
Yeah, it pulls
You
it
know,
up. Yeah.
The people want to see it.
SURSTRO
I'm not typing
with
it.
a fucking umlaut MMING.
Fucking pull it up.
The funniest thing is I'm gonna pull it up and only chat's gonna be able to see, and he's still gonna be yelling at me.
Pull it up.
This doesn't even look like what we saw. That's the problem here.
I'm pretty sure that shit was just lying in the sun for a long time.
Yeah, it might have been extra rancid. Yeah, extra rancid. I've heard like they on the cans they tell you not to open them inside. Like you're supposed to. The traditional way of doing it in Sweden is you take it and you put it under water and you like break the seal, so that way the smell doesn't like get out of the water.
Well, yeah,
That kind of makes sense.
yeah. They opened like 10 cans, and 2/3 of that tent just booked it immediately,
Yeah.
dude. It was fucked
I want to know
up.
is like what was so desperate that the Swedes had to figure out that was safe to eat.
It was a lack of salt because there's not enough wood to burn away the seawater to get the salt. Is what I always heard about this sort of
Rotting fish.
preservation process.
They putrefy it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why like lactic acid is like used in preservation and shit like that. It's because they didn't. And I don't know if even this makes sense. So correct me if I'm wrong. But they didn't have the wood to burn to evaporate the seawater to get that salt. Because the wood was too valuable to them to heat their
Houses,
existence.
Makes sense.
We do be making sense.
Life in Scandinavia is fucking hard if you don't have like modern technology.
Yeah. I mean, you have fucking raiders, fucking
Bears.
trolls up there. Trolls
Polar bears.
fuck you up.
There's a
Bro.
little Japanese lady in the fucking
Fucking
disgusting
gnomes.
food contest. It was very, very interesting. This fucking Japanese couple at the gathering, fascinating. Don't know how they got there. Doesn't seem like they spoke any English, but man, were they down. This little fucking lady, man, she's like maybe 5 feet tall, and I saw her go in the fucking pit and get rocked by juggalos.
She's in there. She's in that tent eating fucking pig dicks, and then she's in
Yeah.
the mosh pit. In the mosh pit,
She going.
getting bounced. Had to have been like 4'10", little in a kimono. And that's why when we're like Japanese, like how do you know they were Japanese? Well, they were fucking dressed in like
Kimono.
traditional garbs, like kimonos. Like for what? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
But-
know.
But it
Not
was
so
out of
good,
place
like-
as fuck
like
and
in those
super
dogs,
funny.
so-
Gabneo
We
got
had-
a whole interview with them as well, and
He spoke
pictures.
English?
What the?
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
Yeah, fluent in Japanese.
I didn't hear him say a word. I just assumed.
Cab's got like predator vibes. I'm telling you, dude. I don't have any problem talking to a woman, but I try to be respectful. And Cab just goes in there under the guise of like, I'm a nice guy. Take a picture with me. And I know his intention. I know why he wants those pictures. And he straight up, I kind of do the John Wick thing, you know, kind of hover the hand over the tick. Sometimes Cab
You
goes
see,
in
the
there
guy that
and
posts
ropes these women.
barf and poop gifts in the Discord
I'm a
is the
gentleman.
actual nice guy.
I'm a
Yeah.
gentle.
But of course.
I'm a gentle.
We got
Discord
Photon in the
moderator.
chat. Doro suffered at the gathering. Photon says Rafflemau gives a whoop whoop. Jamie,
Whoop,
what up,
whoop.
homie? Whoopconda in the chat. Great seeing you at the gathering, homie.
Oh,
Whoop.
hell yeah.
Fucking
Hell
good
yeah,
shit.
I'll be
You
there
I
can,
next
miss
year.
you, Warriors friend.
you can see Whoopconda on my brief stream where I was just walking around at the gathering. He's there.
Oh,
We were chilling.
love him.
Then fucking my phone goddamn died, and that was the end of that fun. But hey,
You got
thing was gonna explode.
I'll bring
We
the
were just
fucking
hanging out. It
phone
wasn't an
charger
interview.
next
I don't
time.
know. I have the interview on the channel where we fucking actually
Cool.
talked one on one. That's much better than any interview at the gathering, honestly.
Got like a
Gathering's good for
weatherproof
just
fucking
chilling,
phone
man. I
charger.
almost feel guilty trying to do content at the gathering. Like I want to do it, but at the same time, like I
You
do
gotta
want to
be
be
there.
vibing.
You gotta be there.
Yeah, you do gotta enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's the most insane
I
place on earth.
was way too fucking high to want to film anything. To be honest, I don't like fucking with my phone, so it works out. I don't want to be some asshole with the camera around. I was hoping Cavneil would be doing it, taking all the footage.
He
I was
did.
too busy getting down.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah,
Well-
but he pulled through. He's got some great footage this year.
So what about that deluge? At some point, you can just see the fucking clouds gathering, and you know it's gonna be a fucking rough one, going from 100 degrees, and suddenly you know that pouring rain's coming, thunder off in the distance, see that lightning coming down, and you're just in this shitty little camp. That's the moment you question it, man. Should I have gotten that hotel room? The answer is no.
You gotta live it.
You batten down those hatches. You climb aboard that inflatable couch, and you get ready to ride that motherfucker right out the gates.
Yeah, you get you some Juggalos, and then you
Well,
Juggalos.
you know the wild thing is, like,
Juggalos.
a week previous to
Juggalos,
to the gathering, you know, not too far in Kentucky, I believe, like 50 people had died from mudslides, and like that fucking shit is real.
Yeah.
You know, and from where I'm from, it's just flat ground, and it's a trip seeing all these mountains, and
Yeah.
that mudslide
I'm-
shit scares me, dog. But I did have that inflatable couch, and I swear we would have ridden that fucker.
Right straight to freedom,
right
dude.
down.
Y'all would've went to Agartha.
Freedom.
Right through the
Skinwalker
fucking
Inflatable
the
Juggalos.
porta potty rapids.
See, one of the porta potties is a keyway to Agartha.
That's true, dude. Speaking of which, there was a mysterious hole in one of those porta potties. I saw in a post on the gathering Facebook page. So
Did you try it out?
yeah, I did. Did you
What?
try the hole out?
What? The important question is which side of the hole
Yeah,
are you on, right?
I was thinking about that. I'm like, I don't know what's more appropriate here. So I guess I just get in the porta potty and stick my cock out the hole.
Or you could sit down, take a dump, and get ready for a big surprise to come through. So you got options here.
You got
Sounds like the boofer's potty.
or you could help your friend boof in the next stall. Because like I said, there was a lot of boofing going on this year. I don't know. Boofing's back on the menu, boys.
What you do is you stand on the toilet and peek over the stall wall.
Yeah, you walk in there, that motherfucker tripping on acid. Fucking, it's all dark. Man, this porta potty's really weird as shit squirts out the little hole on the side.
Oh no. Heavens.
Oh yeah, after that rainfall, we were on like a big old fucking hill. There's like a valley in there. There's motherfuckers at the bottom of the valley. Now they were swamped, I heard, like fucking ankle deep, just in Juggalo mud, as it were.
Juggalo junk.
Yeah.
Juggalo junk.
Yeah. So, yeah, and once that all passed, and it did, and here's the best part: we got to shower in the rain. That's a high point of my experience. I've never done that in my life. Feels good. Feels right.
Yeah.
Now, after all
Have
that,
you ever seen the rain?
Coming down on a sunny day.
Under the jungle. Oh, that's the wrong song. Sorry.
You know, the hippie chick next to us, dear friend of mine now, gave us some lavender soap, and I just, no shame, I kept the boxers on. I did do that, But yeah, I was washing my butthole, my
bathing suit
balls,
on.
right
Yeah.
in front of everybody, you know, in the pouring rain.
Gotta do
Getting
it.
a real
Had to
deep
happen.
clean. Because it's either that or you go wait in that fucking shower line like it's prison, dude, and it's gonna take you a long time. And I just said, fuck it. Let's you strike while the iron's hot and go in the rain. You gotta scrub them
Hell
balls.
yeah.
You gotta get in there deep.
Yeah. So
Get
once
in
all
there,
that
dude.
passes, there were like rivers of shit water just like floating about here and there.
Very sussy water.
Little
The entire
Taffy.
valley was boofing.
Little Taffy in the chat says we were living in that Jenkin pit near Nightmare Stage. It got primal. No, it's look. We gotta stop this new bill that's going through Congress. It turns out if they make Jenkin illegal, we're all going to jail, baby. Yes.
I'm more concerned about the IRS checking out all my Jankum balloons.
How much money you making off them Jenkum sales?
Why is this man buying so many 2 liters and yellow balloons? Tricky.
One day when we have our own festival, instead of shooting Fago bottles, we're gonna shoot up Jank bottles.
Oh my.
They're gonna be explosive. We're gonna time the
They're
rocket.
pressurized.
That'd
You
be a really funny bit though.
What if it's like Yoo-hoo?
Walking around with a big ass fucking.
Yoo-hoo's not carbonated, is it? It's got to be carbonated
No,
to make it work.
no.
It's gonna be carbonated diarrhea, and we just we strap a bunch of mortars to it, and
No.
launch it.
Hear me out. You have a giant white Russian, and then you take a nitrous balloon and fucking put it on the top, and you walk around with that. And when you want to hit, you and then you can sip it too. Holy fuck, dude! This is like
That's a lot of work, dude.
it ain't. It's worth it. You could walk around your local bar, dude, and bring your own fucking Jankum bottles. People will be like, "What the fuck's this guy drinking? What's he huffing
What's he
on?
janking on?
What's he huffing on? Jankum, motherfucker! What you think?" Telling you.
Oh,
Don't look at me!
Don't
you fucking look at me!
Oh, walking around with the jank tank? Just, don't fucking look at me.
Oh my god, dude. All right, so we have to like kidnap a dentist to get our like nitrous tank. What do we need? Like an African warlord to get the Jankum tank?
I'm your African warlord.
I don't want peace. I want problem. Always.
I want power.
I go to the gathering with my invisible purse.
We eat the poo poo at the gathering.
I eat the poo poo at the gathering. And the bottle rockets cannot touch me.
Oh, so this year, the carnival rides were back.
It was crazy, dude. It's crazy.
And that adds an entire other element to it. I mean, a million variables come with that. Is that fucking ride just gonna start falling apart and sending out, steel beams across the crowd?
Possibly.
Is it gonna catch on fire? Did it catch on fire? I'm pretty sure. Could have been that smoke grenade that I dropped in the mosh pit. I don't know. But there was
No
a
way.
lot
It's
of
not hard enough. It's not hot enough to melt the beams.
Yeah.
Yeah, smoke bombs.
I know.
can't melt
You wish
steel
those beams were melted when they come out, dude. Cause they're hard.
So yeah,
Gotcha.
when we first got there, I go to like a fucking food tent. There's like a nice old lady there. She's like 50 years old. Very, very sweet. And she's like, "Oh, I hope you have fun at the festival. Are you going to go on the rides?" I'm like, "Hell yeah. I can't wait till they start shooting fireworks at it." She was shocked. Legitimately. Did not expect to hear that from me.
Yeah,
Didn't know
but
where she was.
She's no real ninja if she wouldn't.
Yeah.
Expect
Not a real ninja in that food truck. Little Taffy says,
You gotta-
"Yak getting live as fuck at that final clown show was the cherry on the sundae." I went way too hard. I was hurting so bad. I I should not jump. My back is fucked. No more jumping. Christ.
I thought the Thursday set was more lit, to be honest.
The final one gave me everything I wanted. That was the shit I wanted. And the Thursday one was great. It was great, but it didn't have the shit that I could fucking go buck ass wild with. The shit I remember from when I was a kid.
They did some smaller singles, right?
Yeah, well, the Thursday one was all shit they never did live. Yeah, that was all shit they've never done live. That was the bit. Yeah. That's the gimmick. That fucking song was so goddamn tight, dude. That's like one of my new jams.
Hell yeah. You do be having a deadbeat dad, don't you?
I don't. So I have no right fucking enjoying it so much.
What would he think?
Mine is dead.
Jacob, what were you thinking saying that?
Are you winning?
Live radio.
Are you winning, son? Oh.
Damn.
What were they thinking?
What was my dad thinking? Taffy says, dude, the carnival ride people packed up immediately after the clowns. They were like, fuck this shit. I believe it. Now,
somebody was booed off the stage in record time. I didn't see it. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. But Babytron, from what I heard, somebody didn't even hit him with a Fago, but it came so close, the whole fucking band packed up. Which is pretty fucking sorry.
Who were they?
Nobody knows. Nobody will ever know now.
I wonder if there's Babytron footage on YouTube right
It's
now.
all going to be available. It's all going to be there. We're going to get it all together. We'll fucking go over it. Yeah, the other thing about the rides is, like, first of all, they did look very fucking unsafe, which is all well and good. There were, like, children lined up on that thing until the wee hours in the morning, surrounded by motherfuckers like us, extremely high on drugs, with people throwing shit and, like, shooting shit at the fucking rides. Craziness. Just craziness. I'm not one to judge people's parenting, but...
It was pretty sweet, yeah.
The way I see festivals is, like, especially with the Gathering, this is a place where there are no rules. So, like, maybe the rule should be that you should be an adult.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there. That's how I generally feel. But there's other occasions, like I'm going over to the fucking There
were a lot more kids this year. Like, it's significant.
There's a lot. I was going over to the water refill, and like right behind that. So this is a place that was getting a ton of foot traffic constantly. Right behind it was camped like a bunch of people with a sign that said, like, show your tits, and chicks were coming up and showing their tits. Well, the camp was like full of little children who not only were little children, but had fucking super soakers and were blasting their tits with super soakers. And it's like, that shit's kind of questionable. Yeah, sure. I don't know.
There was a lot of sus moments.
Yeah, it's true. But that's what it's all about, folks. It's about blowing off fucking steam. That's not the way I do it. And maybe if I had kids, I wouldn't want to blow off steam so hard. But yeah, I wasn't doing anything responsible either. So whatever.
I was doing the opposite, taking advantage of being as big as a troublemaker as I could.
Tell the people about the fireworks.
Yeah, what kind of fire? Do y'all have any mortars? Is there mortars?
Doro. What the fuck?
Dingle, dangle, dongle.
Tell the people about your experience with the fireworks.
Hold on.
Hold on, this fucking guy. What do you think Doro's doing over there?
His pants.
Yeah, now there's a bunch of shit on the itinerary that we like meant to get to. There's like things like fucking green jelly that I missed. I didn't see Mushroom Head. I heard both of these were like underwhelming, but then again, anything that's not on the main stage tends to be kind of underwhelming. Not too surprising.
I mean, yeah, like
I did catch the end of Mushroom Head, and it sucked, dude. Sucked.
Yeah, now
maybe I'm being a little harsh, but like that's just my opinion, man. Like they fucking sucked. And it was really, you know, if they had a bigger budget, bigger stage, it might have been worth it. But I don't know. I was huffing a lot of fucking nitrous then, and it just was not hitting me right. I'm like, this sucks. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking Mushroom Head. That's why I stopped listening to you in middle school.
Well, there's like all this shit that you want to do, and like half of it's gonna be a fucking letdown, and the other half of it you're too goddamn inebriated to make it to. So you kind of just have to fucking roll with the punches, especially when camp is so cool and you're enjoying chilling at camp so much, which was a blessing this year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, tell the people about the fireworks.
Oh, this year we did do a little fireworks. Stopped at Phantom, which I had
Not
no
a sponsor.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Shout out Phantom
Phantom
Fireworks.
fireworks, baby.
But
Promo code I eat ass.
but a whole bunch of bottle rockets this year. You know, so I'm shooting them in the mosh pit, and I got off about 2 of them, and immediately the fucking bouncer parts the sea of people and just fucking stormed toward me. Are you fucking lighting off fireworks? No, I'm not lighting off fireworks. He's like, you got any more fucking fireworks? I'm gonna kick you out. I'm like, I swear, you're not gonna see me do it again. And right behind me, there's mortars going off. There's people with loudspeakers. Well, I got Molly. I got this.
They do be
And I'm
selling
like-
things.
I'm like in there fucking shutting my ass down. Ridiculous.
Yeah. And it's funny, like
Ridiculous.
these motherfuckers, like these security guys, they would storm the fuck, like right out of the area in the like right behind the barricade to the stage. They just jump the fuck out, storm the fucking crowd, and start like grabbing people and shit. Like it was no joke. They were fucking trying to send a goddamn message every time they hopped that fucking rail. But the one motherfucker, the bald bearded dude, he was all fucking business, brother. I saw him walk out, fucking stomping through the crowd, motherfucker.
Man,
And he,
unstoppable force.
the dude walks right through everybody, just parts them, like you said, and he walks right up to the food truck, and he starts ordering his food, and he's like, this, goddammit, I'm gonna have my fucking food.
Give me my corn dog.
And he gets his food,
Like,
and he
grabs the guy
fucking
and
stomps back through the goddamn crowd.
Dude, he who
I told
does
you,
not
no
pay this
fucking
man
onion.
his
They-
food.
They did
God
not
have
turn it off.
mercy on that dog.
There was no off switch on this motherfucker while he was on the fucking job.
I thought he was gonna break my ass in half when he was walking towards me. I'm like, oh fuck.
That's the point. I was.
And he just flies right past me. I'm like, holy shit! But he's coming straight for me.
Whoop whoop.
He's
Jugs
coming
in
right
the
at
chat. We are live indeed. What's up, Jugs?
Whoop whoop.
Yeah, I'm standing there like, what do I do? Like, there's not much. If this dude's gonna wild out, there's not much I can do to help your ass. But
I did get off a pretty fucking rad smoke grenade. Shout out to Phantom Fireworks.
not a
Again.
sponsor.
So this time I know they're immediately gonna catch you. So I fucking me and Yakov just run straight into the mosh pit. I just stop, random stop, whip that sucker out, and you pull the pin, and it makes a pop sound, and fucking at least like 20, 30
No,
people
this
around
thing-
us like go.
It looks like a
boom,
grenade. Like if you're
hard.
just glad, it looks like a grenade. Like if I'm some
Yeah.
random person, I saw Duro go in the pit and drop this motherfucker, be like, what the fuck? It's a fucking jihadi over here.
So after I drop it,
Everyone
wham,
booked it.
Start heading back. Not too far, but definitely moving from that spot. And I don't know whether it was the smoke grenade that did it, but one of the Carnival rides shut down, and it was just too smoked out. Either that or the Carnival ride caught on fire, which is also plausible. It was making like a big grinding sound at one point.
Yeah. Very
All
good.
of
Put
it
out a
was.
bearing out.
And there was a lot more carnies this year. Now, obviously, there's carnival rides, but like a lot of the Juggalos here I was talking to were like, yeah, these fucking, these aren't Juggalo, vendors. There's a lot of carnies. And I'm like, what's the difference? And then I looked at some of the carnies, and there were people with like SS bolts tattooed on their face, selling fucking, toilet paper out of the mini grocery. I'm like, oh, that's what they're talking about. Like these are just like meth head tweaker, fucking Aryan Brotherhood motherfuckers and selling
Oh, those
you your
dudes,
corn dogs.
I had to, like, when I worked at a fucking rehab facility, like way back when, those dudes were always in it, but they always were cool with me. Like, I never had any problems with the Aryan Brotherhood guys.
Hope not, man.
No, they were like,
Keep
yeah,
it
they were
that
chill.
way.
It
They're pretty
was like
right
the
on.
schizos. It was the schizos that like were the problems. Like that's where you might actually get hit. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't trust leaving my shit around them, so.
Oh, I did.
Where the fuck were we? What else do we got to fucking talk about here besides this nonsense? Fuck.
Tons of stuff.
Dragons.
Dragons. I do got my video of
We
fucking
saw
Drifter
the
breathing
Drifter
fire.
again. The Drifter was here, and he breathes fire. And we'll leave it at that because you've got a fucking HD video.
The video is it's on the YouTube channel if you want to go see it. Otherwise, next
is
week
it?
we'll have all of the
Yeah, he snorted
video stuff.
fire. He's not breathing
But
fire.
no, but you gotta. It's called clickbait, Doro. God damn. Drifter's my fucking hero, and it's because of him that I've got this whole fucking idea that the dragons are returning from Agartha. He's the one who said it. I didn't come up with this theory. However, I am willing to run with it.
Does that mean the next gathering is going to be in Agartha?
Yeah, the gathering's always in Agartha. That's the only center of the world, baby.
Makes
Yeah, that's
sense.
the truth. That's
Yep.
the truth. Because when you're in the gathering, there's no escape. There's no leaving the Dark Carnival. You're fucking stuck
Yeah, you
there.
ride that cycle forever, dude, till you fucking learn. So yeah, one high point. I thought this was funny as shit. during ICP seminar, which was bizarre. They were kind of just giving their opinions on like sex and porn and shit. But like at one point, Shaggy Two Dope is asked, "What if you were with a fine ass juggalette and you took her home and you found out she had a dick? Would you smash?" And Shaggy was like, "Yeah, I'd smash her over the head with a vase."
Like, hell yeah. Because it's funny. Although there were lots of fucking trains this year, I'm telling you,
It was a lot.
I'll weird them out. Get to that later. But the fact that in this day and age, both of them really, Shaggy and Jay, were like, hell nah, I'll fucking knock a motherfucker out.
And it's important to say they're not being like, "Oh, I'll beat the shit out of trannies." Like, no, they're taking
These
a
are
very
men of conviction.
But they're taking a very practical stance, is that if you lie to me and then you whip your dick out, like, we got problems. And that's just like the real world. Like, political correctness don't really even come into fucking you're coming into play here in any reality.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's good to know that they are truly like
Sincere.
regular fucking dudes. They're real dudes.
They
And
don't
it's
give
like,
a shit about,
yeah,
like,
they
how
got it, but
yeah,
and
it's
sometimes
like-
they have a business to run, and if they want it to fucking stay afloat in today's climate, they got to kind of fucking ride these fucking waves, and they got to fucking play it safe and all. And I get all that, but it's like when you actually hear them talk, like, that's not how they fucking are at all. I think they found themselves in a very interesting situation where, like, they have been like against a lot of these things, like they have been generally against racism and all of this stuff. So it's like now, even though that's never been like, I don't know, I feel like it's never been that serious. Like, them being against racism is like them being cartoon clowns that go out to the South to like hunt hillbillies. Like, it's a cartoon. It's like silly. But it's like now, because of the cultural climate, they can be like, they can use that and be like, that was always our thing. Don't fuck with us. And like, I get that from a business standpoint. You got to do that to survive. Like, I sympathize with that. Like, certain things I just can't say. I want to do shit on YouTube. I want to make videos. And like, there's certain things that you just can't do. You have to fucking do shit. But at the same time, you can still be like a real human who's just kind of rolling with the fucking punches. And like, that's what I see Jay and Shaggy as. And I think one day, like, in light of all of the FBI shit and they've been labeled as a hate group by the SPLC, like shit that I've fucking basically been through. And it's like, these guys are going to be seen as fucking folk heroes one day. I really do believe that. That day's coming soon.
Mm.
Yeah, that's another story, oh.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, I'm
Then-
gonna peace out.
All right. Later, bro. They do got, like, one thing that they want to do is,
See you later, man.
They want to do like a clown compound. They want to get a compound that they can have the gathering at every
You mean
year.
a clown pound?
Where they live at, the venue would be there, and it'll all be very simple. What does that remind you of?
Well,
Go further. Then what?
a cult.
Then what? What happens next?
A religion.
Oh, God, no, don't get that far. Why doesn't it get that far?
The government shits on
The
it.
government is going to come and burn the fucking thing down because the FBI has you labeled as a fucking gang already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's basically what would happen. Like, that's the shit. And I say that, like, I'm outlining why I respect them so much. It's because, like, if we all had that kind of goal, like, the government couldn't fuck with us. It's what we should all be doing.
We
Try to
should
get our
all
own
be
little
in a
thing
cult.
together where they can't profit from it.
Well,
And I think
Shangri-La.
that's why ICP is so hated by like the mainstream media. I think a lot of people have fallen for the mainstream media's psyop here. I think ICP gained a lot of fans and a lot of money at a certain point when the big labels were looking for shock rock artists to prop up when it was like Marilyn Manson and Eminem and all of this sorts of shit. They looked at ICP, they saw the face paint, and they're like, this is our next hit, and they signed them. But then they realized we can't fucking package Juggalos like that. We're getting all these hate letters from all these fucking groups saying that they don't want us doing this. It's like they dropped them. So now ICP's got to go independent. But guess what? They've still got that following. They've still got all that momentum, and they're using it without any of these major labels or corporations getting a piece of it. So that's why they're called the worst band in the world, why they're labeled a hate group, why they're called a gang.
Yeah.
Because they're not.
Well, they self-profit a lot. What you're saying?
They're totally independent, and there's no sponsors at the gathering.
Yeah.
That is what the elite fear. Fuck yeah.
Elite fear the clown.
Anyway,
The clandestine clown.
what else is there?
I mean, they are prepping. We were eating the bugs. We were living in a pod. We were eating the poo poo, and I was happy. I was.
Yep.
Felt like
So-
I owned nothing but a backpack.
During the final
cigarettes,
final
drugs,
set, some dude
fireworks.
in a dress came up to me with a fucking unopened bottle of vodka. It was like, yo, if you chug this, you can have this bottle of vodka. I'm like, all right, dude in a dress, I'll chug that vodka. Chug it, I did.
Yeah. Well, it was like a 2-gallon jug. We polished
It
it
was
that night.
1.75.
It was disgusting.
It was bad.
It
It was
was- it was
Wolfschmidt, I
a-
think. Wolfschmidt.
Yeah, it was
was bad.
a 20% like liqueur.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. It's 21%. It was not a 40%er. I swear to God, we
Oh,
read
that's
we
nasty
read the
shit.
label later on that night, and we're like, no wonder everyone's fucking chugging this like a madman. It's fucking 20%.
I don't remember tasting it, but that. I mean, I remember it being vodka.
No, it wasn't. It was some bastard vodka.
What the
Bastard
fuck?
Probably what give you a mean hangover.
I was fucked,
Juggalo
bro.
juice.
I was fucked. Oh yeah, I would have died if it went on one other day. I'll tell you that much, man. Because the next day I got up, I just got progressively more sick, more and more sick.
The COVID was already in full effect.
It
How
was-
many
it must
people
have
you think
been.
would be? How many people you think would be dropping if it went on another day?
Talk.
Because from what I'm hearing on Facebook groups, it's a whole bunch of people.
Yeah,
died.
you want to hear a fucking sad
Not
story?
COVID.
Y'all go fucking through that Facebook group real
Juggalo
fast. and fucking
Heaven's
see what
Gate.
happens. Fucking...
Juggalo Heaven's Gate.
People, there have been fatalities. Is that am I hearing correctly?
Dude, it sounds like someone died of COVID.
At
but-
the gathering. Oh
listen,
man,
listen,
dude.
listen. The story fucking makes perfect sense, and it sounds like it fucking could have been me so goddamn easily. So let's go over this real quick.
Imagine
Find it.
that'd be pretty epic.
Pretty epic, I guess.
Hell yeah.
It'll build you a pyre and
Yeah,
burn
so-
you on the Brontosaurus.
I tested.
Well,
There's
Valhalla.
just a bunch of posts like this. I tested positive for COVID. Been seeing a bunch of other ninjas positive as well. We all positive out here. My temp was 104 yesterday. So, lots of that shit. Lots of fucking COVID tests happening on the timeline here. All right, so here's the fucking sad one. Let's read this real quick. To all juggalos and juggalettes, my son, I don't even bother reading the name. It's probably not a good idea. Loved being a juggalo. He went to every concert he could and every gathering including 2022. On Saturday of the concert, he fell ill. He left to come home. On August 7th, 2022, he made it home at 11 p.m. I had to rush him to the hospital. On August 8th, at 1:15 p.m., he sadly passed away, leaving behind 3 wonderful children he loved so much. So that sounds real fucking familiar to me. It's like
he's patient zero.
Maybe. And the last day, fucking getting sick as shit, and then, like, leaving, and it just getting fucking worse. And it's because, like, you're partying, and you're not sleeping and shit, so everything you're feeling is, like, 100 times fucking more powerful. Yeah, so he fucking gets home, and at that point, it's just, like, way too much, and he's fucking dying. Yeah. Big F. Whoop whoop, homie. See you in Shangri-La. It's a bummer.
He's in Valhalla.
But when I'm going through this Facebook group, Gathering of the Juggalos 2023, it's called now. It's just all people who have fucking COVID. This is all COVID motherfuckers.
You got the clown bit. It's clown bit.
Oh, we dying out here, bro. It's bad.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
It is certainly the darkest of carnivals.
Apparently someone from the butthole camp died. Oh, maybe that's...
See, that's what I said.
It was called the butthole camp.
I said this at the gathering. I'm like, this is going to go poorly. The second anybody...
It was the butthole camp, and apparently
it's not supposed to be funny.
And I'm wondering.
Maybe it's monkeypox. Maybe whenever he shoved up his butthole was...
There was a lot of boop.
There was booping. Whoopconda says, our homie that was y'all's neighbor had to get brought to the ICU because he wasn't waking up because his liver was shutting down. He's good now. We got a hold of him. It's fucking crazy. Dude, this is like... This is something to survive, you know, and you earn your good time at the gathering. Like, this ain't, you don't go to the gathering because it's easy.
Yeah, that's the kind of the point. That's why you go outside. You get fucked up. You go in that mosh pit, and it's like a trial by fire thing. It's a humbling. I'm telling you this unironically. It's a humbling experience because it's like camping. But you're intentionally making it harder on yourself. Way harder.
It's true. It's true.
Way harder.
It's true. And like,
I'd like to see fucking Bear Grylls go out there and survive off of mushrooms and fucking
with rockets.
Fucking Fago.
And spread his butthole.
And that's how he would escape the carnival at the end. He'd make MacGyver a whole bunch of fireworks and just launch out of there.
Someone gives him a fucking smiley face acid and he disappears for the night. In the morning we find him just roasting inside like the top cart in the Ferris wheel.
Yeah, he's cooking people in the Ferris wheel. That could have been what happened for the Sizzler ride. Bear Grylls was there cannibalizing ninjas. Not cool, Bear.
You find him in the porta potties, just like a straw.
Oh, shit. Why are you doing that?
Dick in the glory hole. Torn the ribbons.
Torn the ribbons.
We're just waiting by the glory hole for his next meal.
Just Skinwalker in the porta potty.
He's like all skeletal. He looks like Gollum.
Yeah, it looks like.
We can fucking lock him in the porta potty and have like a cocaine monkey experiment with him. Like feed him a little bit of blow through the glory hole every couple hours.
He chose to be alone in the glory hole. With his cocaine in the glory hole.
Yeah. One porta potty has a sandwich in it, the other one is cocaine. Which one does he pick? I don't know.
Obviously.
Yes, there was a glory
That's a
hole.
no-brainer.
Yeah, Taffy. There, I saw it on that Facebook group. There is a picture of a glory hole in a porta potty. So it was there. It was present.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
What's,
What are we
what's that
doing?
about dinosaurs?
Let's move on to dinosaur content. I can do that.
Yeah, we gotta
It sounds
gotta
good.
take the dragon pill.
Well, there was
Dragon,
a dinosaur at
fuck
the
the
gathering.
dragon. There was
there
there were multiple dinosaurs at the gathering. There
Yeah.
were 3 of
There's
them.
like a brachiosaurus.
There was.
If only we had Matt there, so he could have.
Was it a brachiosaurus?
Actually,
I think it is. It's a brachiosaurus. There was an amargasaurus, and I want to
it's
say
that
there was
long
like.
necked motherfucker. That's all I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck it's called. It's the one that eats the treetops.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that scene in Jurassic Park when Dr. Grant's like, you've got a long neck fucker. Yeah, we've got a long neck fucker.
Oh, we have a long neck fucker. Oh man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was a brachiosaurus. Hoopkond is confirming. There's a brachiosaurus. There's an amargasaurus, and I don't know. There's some carnivore that I don't recall, like a ceratosaurus or some shit. Who the fuck knows? I didn't. The problem is they put the other 2 dinosaurs by the showers, which I didn't go near. I stayed clear of that bullshit.
I bet you took a nice one when you got to your little comfy hotel, huh?
Dude, let me tell you. Fucking
spreading your COVID all over that ain't right, dude.
I highly recommend those
super
fucking Holiday Inns,
here.
dude. Super spread.
Yeah, that's a felony offense, pal. Those IRS police dogs are coming for you. I've been dispatched to your location.
Don't just cough on him.
Taffy in the chat says, "Show me your cloaca." We got a cloaca, so that I don't have a drink. It's fucking tradition to drink every time cloaca comes up. I'm gonna fucking pull up a video and go grab a beer to chug. What do I play here? What do we do? Some dinosaur shit. Soft tissue. Let's do it. This is the reason I know dinosaurs are returning to life, regenerating in the soil. That's what Maud said. He believes it too.
It's like dragons in Skyrim.
Yeah, and in
Dragons
Game of
are coming back,
Thrones, it's
people.
real.
Dragons are coming back.
And I'm the one that's gonna
What
stop.
happened next happened by
You the
mistake.
dragonborn?
Mary put some fragments of the bone in acid to dissolve away the outermost layer of mineral. But the acid worked too fast, and all the mineral dissolved away. Being a fossil, there should have been nothing left. But there was, and it was elastic, like living tissue.
This is the piece.
No. She showed us video she took under the microscope.
That's really what happened?
Yes.
That's the dinosaur bone?
Without mineral now. That's what was left.
It looked like the soft tissue she would have expected to find if it had been modern bone. This was impossible. This bone was 68 million years old.
So you see this and you think, what?
I didn't want to tell anybody.
That you'd be ridiculed,
Yes.
right?
And so I said to my technician, okay, do it again. I don't believe it.
And yet, in sample after sample, they were there. Things that looked suspiciously like flexible, transparent blood vessels. She finally mustered the courage to tell Jack.
She said she dissolved the bone away and there were blood vessels. And, I was like shocked. I mean,
How could that be?
How could that be? That's right.
The things Mary was finding inside dinosaur bones,
Look at that.
blood vessels, and even what seemed to be intact cells, pose a radical challenge to the existing rules of science. That organic material can't possibly survive even 1 million years, let alone 68 million. Mary, Jack, and their team published their B-Rex findings in a series of papers in the journal Science and were promptly attacked. Critics said their samples might have been contaminated, or that the supposed blood vessels were actually something called biofilm, a type of slime. But as Mary showed us, she's been able to replicate her findings. These are pieces of an even older dinosaur, a well-preserved 80-million-year-old duckbill. When she dissolved it away in acid...
Let's put this under the scope here.
Well, look, Is that a blood vessel?
This is a blood vessel.
You're
You
kidding.
see the branches right there? And look at all of them. And it's so consistent over and over and over again. We do this bone and it comes out and I get excited every time. I can't help it. I mean, 80 million years old.
Mary published her new results last year, and while some of her critics have been swayed, the controversy still rages, and the stakes are high. If blood vessels can survive 80 million years, what about DNA?
So, boys, what do we think? Are we bringing back the dinosaurs finally?
We'll bring them back.
They're coming
and then
back.
I'm gonna have them huff Jankum.
Yeah.
You think it was Jankum Cloud that killed the dinos?
They do be pooping a lot, it turns out. Fuck. So now I watched something like this, and I'm not sure what the fucking aim is. I'm not sure how any of this makes sense. Like, how is this actual soft tissue that's that old? Like, how can that be explained? What sort of preservation? And it's like, I guess, like, they're not saying they're getting living DNA out of it. So I guess that's off the table as far as all that whole theory goes, like trying to get DNA out of it. But here you have like Jack Horner, who's talking about this, who is like he's probably the best known paleontologist ever. I think like Jurassic Park was like based on him. But he's also a guy who has wacky theories all the time, and it kind of strikes me as just an attempt to get more funding for whatever shit he's doing. Hello?
So he's like the Jeremy Corbell then.
Maybe. But he's more self-serving, whereas Jeremy Corbell is sucking the dick of the deep state. This guy, he just likes dinosaurs. He wants to get paid to do dinosaur shit.
Is he the same bloke who said that the very smaller variations of dinosaurs were just babies?
Yeah, he would say that, and now this was a theory that I agree with. This makes sense. This is very practical in my mind. That all these species of dinosaurs, like a lot of them are only one species that is going through different life stages. And he likened this in the way their head shapes are, their crests are, shit like that. Likened it to birds that we see in the modern day. Whereas their crests don't actually get fully formed until something like 75% of the way through their life. So you would have a very different appearance from an adolescent to an adult. Now, in the dinosaur field, every scientist is just like salivating to get their name on something. So they all want to discover a new thing. So any bone that's found, like, you immediately want to say it's something new. And if it has a different, like, head crest, a slightly different head crest than this other thing that's also in the same area, well, fuck, it's different. It looks different. But then the idea is that, like, the classic example is, like, Stygimoloch into Pachycephalosaurus. Stygimoloch is, has, like, a much more impressive-looking skull structure. It's much pointier. Whereas Pachycephalosaurus is a lot more, like, knobby. But, like, the thinking is, like, a lot of changes could occur during that lifespan. Like, if this thing is using its head to, like, ram into shit.
You know, the biggest question I have is, how did these things taste?
That's a good question. We don't know if they taste
What kind of meat?
Like chicken, man.
Chicken or alligator. Or, yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine the duckbill ones being pretty good. I mean, you clean them out and you take a hind quarter, maybe cure it. Roast it over a fire. I imagine that'd be
okay. It's like duck feet. It's duck and chicken.
Full Flintstones mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Use one for the dishwasher. Use one for the telephone.
No, I am legit at the point where the only way the soft tissue shit makes sense is if the dinosaurs are regenerating from under the earth, and that's why their sightings are becoming more common. That's why they're among us today.
Soft tissue.
Are we gonna have like a dinosaur born that's gonna come and slay the dinosaurs?
The bones aren't buried; they're just coming out from the surface of the earth, and then they're going to reassemble.
That's awesome.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, I can't wait. Yeah. All right. Let's. What else do I got in dinosaur territory? Real dinosaur caught on tape. This is where it gets real interesting, folks. This is how we know they're coming back.
You recording, dude? Yeah. Okay. Hi, Karen. I know you're away on business, but I just want to say, me and Paul are out here doing that. Yeah, he's right there recording. We're doing this nature walk. I know how much you like nature. I got my nature hat that you gave. Did you hear that? What was that, dude? It sounded like some... Let's go.
Dude, I hate dinosaurs.
Did you hear that wasn't just me? No.
Seen this one before.
What is that?
It's a black sword.
There he is.
It's a dinosaur, dude. It's a dinosaur. It's a real dinosaur, dude. It's okay. I read a dinosaur book. They can't smell fear.
That's a fucker at the gathering.
That dude would be gathering hard right now.
It sees us. Dude, go, oh my god, dude, go. Oh my god, I can't. I'm running. Oh my god, these dinosaurs. They're such muscular leg strength. Oh my god, dude. I read in the same dinosaur book. They can't cross water. We're fine, dude. It's okay.
Do he bite though?
That dude bite hard. 2 teeth.
In its purest form. Dude, it's got such a dinosaur-like tail. Rich from his cave, dude. Oh my god.
In the glory hole.
Good thing it can't cross water. Oh my god, you figured it out!
Okay, so it's just a little taste of what might happen when dinosaurs do emerge from within the earth. Like, you gotta watch out for shit like that, you know?
You know, that's why we have the Second Amendment. That's one of the
true.
very good reasons. Yeah.
It's true.
Which side of the glory hole would the dinosaurs be on?
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, they can open doors. They can come and go as they please, dude.
Would a caveman take control?
Caveman.
Yeah.
Christ, dude. Bleh. So check this other video out. Here's some guy. He be in a cave or some shit. He's looking around. Found some eggs, dude.
Whoa, those are big ass.
How do you fake an egg like that? I don't think it's possible. How do you literally fake an egg?
You make a mold.
Nah.
Look what's inside though. It's got like veins and
it's got like face hugger in there.
Get the fuck out of there at that point. He's like picked it up.
Yo, this has got bones.
Yeah, because it's gonna piss off the mother if it's there, whatever it is.
Did you just assume the dino's gender?
Never do that.
No, they all have cloacas, man.
Oh, cloaca. We got another cloaca.
This is a fucking weird one. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, I like
it's like
the
he's got a mold, yeah.
I cannot explain. You have to believe. Believe they can come back.
Ow!
What's it doing with that egg?
What the fuck?
Oh.
Is that a dragon?
I'll teach your grandmother to suck eggs.
What the fuck was that?
Let's
so
get
fast.
a better look. Oh, there's that spooky boy.
See teeth.
Yeah, he definitely is. There is the visage of a dragon, that's for sure. Oh, he in there. Can't quite make him out, but he in there, dog.
I see the head there. You can see. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool fucking video.
Imagine me on my wheelchair charging a dragon with a lamp.
Old.
Let's see.
No, he's gonna have the Hittite like tower bronze armor, and he's gonna have the Hittite chariot.
Let's see what our girl reuniting with Agartha has to say about dragons.
Mm.
New Schizo GF just dropped, y'all.
She's mine. Claimed.
You tell me, you speak your speech, girl.
The dragons inside of Agartha.
Now, the funny thing about this video, I got on this thread at the previous gathering at the Juggalos when the Drifter told me that dragons would emerge from Agartha. Now, I'm searching this shit, and, like, this YouTube video was one of the results. I click on it. It's pretty entertaining. Now, here's the thing. This shit was posted 2 days ago. It's like it was made for me. So I hope you all enjoy it as much as I do.
Dude.
Yeah.
I kind of felt like that in the last few months. Like, a lot of things have been culminating.
Hell yeah, dude.
According to the Agartha book, it is saying that there are dragons that live inside of Agartha, and that the dragons that live inside of Agartha are kind of like a friendly wild animal. They just want to live in peace and harmony.
Thank God
and here,
for that.
on the realm that we live at, there is some type of dragons that live up here known as draconians.
It's true. Fucking Snake Biden's one of them.
Which I'm about to make videos about the draconians, because for us to be set free, we have to know about these reptilian draconian lizard people.
Now, she right. She right a lot. And we'll probably revisit more of these videos, but we're just going to watch one more so you can see how right she actually is.
I put one in the mail.
Yeah, girl. You right again. You right about them reptilians. You suck that fucking popsicle, you fucking...
He's going reptile.
You goddamn gypsy goddess. You suck that fucking thing.
Do you think she has a cloaca?
Oh, dude, her cloaca is huge. Look at her go, dude. This bitch has some fucking... She has some transcendental wisdom.
Well, she's got some, like, really sharp-looking fucking teeth. I don't know what that's about.
She probably is part reptilian, if I had to guess. That'd make a lot of sense.
She does have she's got lot lizard vibes.
Lot lizard vibes. That's the worst thing you can say about a woman, I think. She does be doing it all herself, though. I don't know. That's enough of this shit. Now I do want to do more deep dives on our girl fucking reuniting with Agartha, because that shit is fucking humorous to me. She talked too slow. Maybe we can get her on here and make her talk faster.
Yeah.
Hurry up, bitch.
I'll send her a fucking email. Let's if I can find
Send her a Jenkum bottle.
Yeah, do that. Send her a can of surströmming. Tell her to open it on YouTube. Tell her it's from Agartha. Open it. Open the package from Agartha. Let's move on to our next bullshit for the evening. What else do we got? We got animal attack bullshit once again. You know what I got? We can go through before I even get to that. We will get to that because I love that shit. I love it. Before we do that, let's fucking watch this fucked up crash. Shit was in Los Angeles just a few days ago.
Oh, that's a shit.
Are you gonna pull up Carnival fatalities?
No,
fucking hate
I
California.
could. Maybe that'll be Friday.
Okay.
So we watching me. Just
Fridays?
another fucking normal ass day. Boom! Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
There's a casualty.
There are about
Dude,
6 fucking people died there, and like a whole
80 miles an
family. Yeah, dude. That motherfucker just that fucker just went back to the future.
Is that what happened? That was fucking Marty McFly shaking.
Yeah,
He shouldn't be behind the wheel in his condition.
He's shaking too hard.
He was running away from the Libyans.
Here we are laughing at a tragedy again, but goddamn, dude, what else do you do? It's fucking mind-boggling.
Damn you, Michael.
Well, I hate California. Like, I lived there for 5 years. It's a horrible fucking state.
Yep.
It's like 300. I live like 300 yards from like fucking Venice Beach. It's a
Yeah,
shithole.
you can't set any families of 4 on fire. Oh wait.
Shit, yeah, we got Jacob in the chat. Whoop whoop, brother. Slushy joke. Wow, I actually caught you guys live. Shit, good to have you, bruh. Just getting ready to watch some fucking traumatizing videos. So let's get into the animal bullshit. There's a dude. He got some trash. You gotta be careful taking your trash out there. Bigfoot can easily get in that shed.
Oh yeah, and Bigfoot will be waiting for that
There's a
shed.
big dookie dump in there waiting for you.
He needs the shed so he can have the glory hole.
That's true.
Bigfoot.
Is it a moose?
Nope.
Oh, shit.
See ya.
See ya.
It's like Jurassic Park.
Moose defeated. Yeah, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
He looks back at the
Hey,
camera.
Rocky. Watch me pull a rabbit out of this box.
Yeah, the moose just fucks off. What a pussy. No determination in that moose.
Hello, good morning.
Oh, there's some more angry moose.
Oh, we got a bunch of moose content coming up. We got mooses, dog. You want mooses? We got mooses.
And it appeared to be wanting to go over my car.
It was not what Brent Olson expected to see when he woke up at his home in Westford Sunday morning. A bull moose with a hoof on his car.
I had run out in my shorts from the morning and started yelling at it, saying, "Do not jump on my car, Mr. Moose."
After chasing it away from his vehicle, Olson was intrigued by the up-close encounter with the moose. He grabbed his camcorder as it walked around his yard.
A moose with ivy and its horns and stuff, I thought it was kind of cute.
But the moose's behavior quickly became anything but cute.
Forest
Scared the crap out of me.
The 59-year-old ran for safety inside his home, leaving the
He
camcorder
probably did
outside.
change pants.
Apparently the moose wanted to go inside the home too.
Give me pancakes.
My roommate had gone into his bedroom and had his .32 special
roommate?
rifle out. He said if he comes through the window, he's
Dude got a life partner in there.
As Olson and his roommate waited an hour for the nearest game warden to
Homo
arrive,
erectus.
they say
The
the moose
moose
charged
could
the home.
smell the
I say
moose.
homo.
It was very nerve-wracking to hope that this thing is going to
I made that.
behave
The
itself
moose
until the game
scented
warden
the
gets here.
monkey
I've never
paw.
seen a moose act like that.
After observing it for a period
Dude,
of time,
look at this
the
moose
state game
fucking
warden killed
be a
the moose,
Chad, dude.
saying it exhibited signs of
Chad
brainwash.
moose.
Owning the
That
fucking
causes
lawn.
odd
That's the
behavior,
American
like
moose.
walking in tight circles.
Virgin plug.
Yeah, fuck
It
that
can also make
flag.
animals off balance
Fuck
and
yeah.
cause their heads to tilt. Wardens say approaching wild animals is never a good idea.
Well, we recommend that people keep a safe distance from any wildlife,
last
no
name's
matter what size
Smiley.
it is.
Curtis
All
Smiley.
wildlife can be dangerous, whether it's
Dude
big
ain't
or small.
smiling at
It's
all.
very sad to see such a
Wow.
healthy,
Dog
beautiful animal
hates
suffer
wildlife.
from something like this.
A lesson that was up close and personal
The
for
moose
Brent
had
Olson.
autism.
Matt Henson, Channel 3 News.
Yeah, that's why they had to put it down.
And it appeared to be wanting to
Oh,
go
is
over.
this a hate crime?
His life partner's in that shack fucking detoxing from monkeypox.
But y'all ever fight a moose? What would you do if you had to fight a moose?
I die.
I would just shoot myself before it got to me.
Don't shoot the moose.
No,
I
just blow
ran
my
it
head
with
off.
my wheelchair and crushed my knees and my testicles.
Might have to do the play dead.
It would
method.
flip me over. I would monkey flip over it.
You think that would work if you played dead?
No.
No.
It might be a necrophiliac moose. dude.
Yeah.
You might get the moose knuckle, bruh.
My lucky day.
I can't breathe.
Oh, these are Poles. This is in Poland. I found this out like at the end of the video. Here's some Polish spoken.
The moose spoke Polish.
They close to that moose.
They close.
Kurwa.
O kurwa. Hop, hopa, hop.
Uh-oh.
Idzie.
I like them like still laughing.
Yeah, dude just getting fucking bodied hardcore and just giggling while it's happening. It's so badass. These are truly my people.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome, dude.
POV, the Skinwalker found you.
Now let's see how the fucking Russians
Those were
handle.
more life partners, I'm assuming.
Okay, we'll go from the Poles to the Russians.
Он все-таки молодой. Девочки по бороде идентифицировали, что он дедушка.
This is a wild ass moose.
I know, they're just being friends with it, dude. Maybe not a great move.
Yeah.
Во всяком, теперь можешь погладить, но осторожно. Поздно, он сам тебя уже погладил.
He do look friendly though. I'd like to be his pal.
He's a good boy.
О, он нашел еду. Не зря, то есть он всех изучал-то не просто так.
Feed me,
Так, девочки,
child.
потихоньку. Топ-топ со всеми. Почему он у нас вот такой?
Like peanut butter cups and
Yeah.
chocolate bars.
Такой маленький еще. Ручки тонкие.
Candy
You
bars.
killed Butternut!
Oh, there it goes.
Так, все.
Beat that child.
Жора сюда!
Beat that child.
Yeah.
Uppercut.
That's what happens, dude. You can't be leaving your babies with a moose. It's not. It's uncouth. All right, so we go from mooses having their way to humans having their way. How about that? Get a little bit
With
more
the moose?
shit.
Dude.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
we have
yeah.
the mooses. The mooses are good. The mooses
Like
are
a Mr. Hands style.
yeah.
A reverse Mr. Hand.
The human comes out on top. This
Yeah.
time.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What about this fucking python? What does this dude be walking up on this fucking python?
Eating his goat. It got his goat.
Got his goat again.
Got his goat again. Come to
No! Looks like it's too late for that goat, though.
Yeah, it's bleeding out the mouth. It's done. He gonna kill this python. Oh, it's hurt.
Blasted.
Shot that fucker in the head.
Die,
Yeah.
child of villains. Die.
Fucking awesome.
He stomps on it and then shoots it in the head.
POV, you are
Oh,
sicker.
dude, is this in Florida? Is Florida
I
man?
think so. Yes, I think so. In the head. He said it twice.
There you go. Piece of shit.
He just a boy.
God damn. I'd hang that belt up.
How big
Sure
of
what they
nuisances
taste
are these
I'd
fucking
fuck
snakes?
it.
That's the question.
No,
Maybe-
Say
they're
they kill the
big
shit out of
time.
everything.
Oh, yeah, they're
all
invasive.
over here.
Yeah,
They're
I would
all
just
over
let them
here.
proliferate and eat everything.
They did.
Well, I've seen
Now
them.
they can eat lead.
Eat lead.
You fucking egg sucking son of a bitch blows up.
Take a spear and just chug it.
Stuck on this. Boom! Fucking egg suckers.
We got the one with the moose on the fucking ski mobile. That one was fucking great.
I fucking missed that one somehow. I don't know. Burn some time for me talking, and I'll fucking find it.
Yeah, the
Maybe. I don't want to make any
They're
fucking
invasive.
guarantees.
They're
Moose
like
get hit by a
invasive.
car and flying like 50 feet.
Yeah, like I was reading a thing like they're so bad, like they're out competing alligators in some areas of Florida for food. Like the alligators are getting fucked over and their population's declining.
We
Although
can't have
Florida-
that. No more brother wars.
There's some sort of reptoid war going on in the south.
Yeah, you know, under the
Yeah.
under the earth, you know how it is.
And they ended up like they're paying people bounties to go and kill these snakes. So if you
The
provide
alligators
food
are
to kill
paying
them-
people?
Yeah, like they're paying people to kill these snakes. Like I think it's like $50 a snake.
It's crazy, dude. How did they get money?
It's like take
They're
it to
banging
the
teeth.
Florida Parks and
They're
Wildlife.
banging teeth like orcs.
Because that's what I've heard. I've heard like in Texas, if you kill like a whole bunch of pigs, they'll pay you. So like if you
Oh,
you have to
I've seen that
take
video.
them.
I'm gonna go to the petting zoo and just fucking light those. It's like a quick,
Now pay me.
A quick buck. 'Cause you're shooting pigs in a pen.
Shooting pigs in a barrel.
Oh, you know, wild
I
pigs.
got that
They gotta be
video.
wild.
Just
At
start
least you
slaughtering all the animals at the rodeo.
We got one more moose video, y'all.
Yeah.
It's a
Is it
good
just
one.
gonna
Oh,
evolve into like a Faces of Death?
Maybe.
Watch.
Me on my wheelchair.
Is he gonna jump it?
Humans come out on top here. This one's a good one. In the road.
They're being yipped at. Do you think he appreciates that shit?
Why the yip? Is he going yip? Yip?
Yip.
He's trying to fuck it?
Yeah.
Yip.
That's what I would say too. Dude, another moose dead.
He blickied it.
How
Oh,
many
God.
moose fall victim on the street?
You passed it up.
Hit and run.
Instead of crashing into it, he blasted it.
Oh, I thought it was following him, like on the jet ski. Like
It's like a zombie movie. It comes back from the dead.
She just kept moving.
I don't know why this guy didn't already have a round chambered.
Yeah, that fucker got it in the head, dude.
Oh, he got it there. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He's got big old
Give it the twitch.
brain though. That's for sure.
GTA Alaska.
GTA Alaska.
Alright, so I guess it's more Faces of Death shit for us. Let's a book. There's that motherfucker. He do be a pterodactyl who basically shoots laser beams. Can't deny it. That's what he does. Alright.
Just like me.
117 years ago, a strange creature was said to have paid a visit to the small town of Van Meter in Iowa. The strange events occurred in October of 1903. Several respected members of the community told of a mysterious winged creature that terrorized some of the town's residents during several nights in the course of the week. Descriptions of the beast suggested that it had large bat-like wings, left a terrible stench wherever it went, and even stranger, it fired beams of bright light from its forehead. The bizarre accounts recall how several of the locals attempted to shoot the beast, but their gunfire didn't appear to have any effect. Fed up with the menace, a group of townsfolk banded together one evening and pursued the creature to an abandoned coal mine. There they confronted not one but two of the beasts, which both turned and disappeared down into the gloom of the mine as the men opened fire, never to be seen again. So here we have, I have on screen, I have the image of the beast. This dude be shooting like a fucking laser bolt out of its face for some goddamn reason. I wish there was more information about that, but this isn't the first time I've heard of bioluminescence in a modern pterosaur. You also have stories of the ropin in Papua New Guinea, who is said to dig up and eat corpses, but it is bioluminescent.
You know what's interesting about that? There is an actual animal that's known for eating corpses in like that area. The Komodo dragons. I was reading about them. Apparently, in certain islands where they're native, the islanders like have to bury their dead differently, like in like hard dirt, because if they don't, the Komodo dragons will like fucking dig them up and eat them.
That's pretty dope.
That's kind of interesting. Like there's an actual animal doing that, so it makes sense.
Yeah. So I've heard it said that this was a misidentification of a hornbill that escaped a menagerie, which is always one of my I think the most interesting explanations for cryptids is like when it escapes some rich person's menagerie, like before common people would have known of the animal. So
The
here,
beast of whatever in
beast of
France.
Gévaudan in France, which
Yeah.
strikes me as a hyena, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel about that one. But here I have an image of a hornbill, and it's a very similar crest. Now I'm not sure how old this image of the Van Meter creature is, the Van Meter visitor is. I'm not sure how old. If that, like, I wouldn't be surprised if that image was created for whatever this book is that's from. So I doubt that was like drawn by a fucking witness or anything. I don't know what they based it on, but looking off that, then comparing it to the hornbill, it's like, yeah, I could kind of see that. But then again, it's probably just a shot in the dark.
I don't know though, because that's interesting though, because hornbills are like they do look scary because they have like that weird like freakish heat, like they have the thickest beak or whatever. Yeah. I don't really think I would confuse one for like a fucking pterodactyl or like a dragon or something.
If it was in the mine shaft, yeah, you might, especially if it had feathers on its back, like some scientists are saying they did.
What?
If it had feathers, like modern science is saying, and if it is in a mine shaft, you would assume it was some kind of big bird.
I distinctly feel like that's not what you would think. And now, I've never heard of feathers as we think of them on pterosaurs. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I've heard of like filaments, like proto feathers, but things that look more like hair or like a single fiber without like the pieces coming off, like we think of as a feather now. So I'm not so sure about that. But like even regardless of the feather, I feel like the shape of these creatures would just be so fucking weird. Just like immediately so weird to us. But maybe.
I don't know. Like that's the thing. That's the thing. I wonder, you get like the replicas and everything they have in the museums. Most of these fossils or whatever, they have like 3 fucking bones. And they're just assuming what the rest of the skeleton looks like. Based on like how other stuff looks and works.
Yeah, so I guess what I'm saying.
It's like the Calicotherium. They only have, I think they said they have 4 bones of that whole animal.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically this is just another dinosaur that be regenerating from the fucking dirt, coming back to haunt your ass. This is God's judgment. These are the beasts that crawl from the pit to fucking eat.
Is he gonna bring us mammoths again? Because I really hope so.
Yeah, most definitely, dude. Most definitely.
I want my mammoths. I want my aurochs. I've been promised mammoths for like 20 years now. And science has yet to do a damn thing to bring mammoths back.
They're trying. Well, it's the same thing. Like they're saying now. Like there's a bunch of articles if you look it up saying dinosaurs will be cloned by 2050, and it's like each of these articles is just like begging for fucking funding. That's all it is. Yeah. So you can't trust any of it.
Like the fucking Asian elephant could actually carry to term. They think a mammoth egg.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll carry that bitch to term. If it brings mammoths back, I'll do it. Bring them back. Bring them back now.
I want my friggin' step with the mammoths like Skyrim. I want to like go around hunting mammoths with a bow.
I want to ride the mammoths and then fight the dinosaurs and dragons with it.
I mean, that sounds pretty based.
Skyrim
promised us that we were going to get like flying dragons, and I don't know if they ever did that in Dragonborn, because like that DLC, I like the main storyline, but I never stuck around and did anything else on that fucking island.
Yeah.
Because I
don't know.
Couldn't get into it.
I'm fucking dying of COVID, and I think I'm wrapping this the fuck up. I'm done yelling about fucking Wignats and shit. And we'll be back. We'll be back at probably Friday night, I'm thinking, so that we can fucking talk more about it. Why Skyrim is real. So we'll fucking do that.
Skyrim is real. That's the conclusion of this episode.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much to everybody in chat. Thank you, Scar, Conda, Jamie. Thank you very much, dude. 315 be out there. Thank you, Taffy, Rafflemau. I don't want to miss anyone here. Mal Fuller, Slushy Joke, Jugs. That's everybody who was recent. Thank you very much, y'all. I will catch you very soon. Whoop, whoop.